limb twitching, but her eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movement while sleeping can only mean one thing. You just don't want to admit to yourself. If you're about to lock into one of your speeches about artificial senses and the keys of souls, don't bother. I've heard enough of them. Write them down from memory. But we can't just agree to the question. If a sin is evil, why can't it have a soul? And if a sin has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard and measure. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want to. If you disapprove of the work we do here now, Doctor, you will try to tell it. Just remember, I'm not sure. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities. Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, not philosophers. Do well to remember.
Welcome to the Institute. Please, step right this way.
Hey there.
Hello. I'm new here.
Did I turn off the interferometer? Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
Hey,
I am pleased to assist with the processing of new synths.
excuse me, Doctor.
Ah, it's you. You're finally with us. I'd just like to apologize for any trouble our synths may have caused for you on your way here. They, of course, couldn't be told of your identity, and they have very specific protocols for protecting themselves and Institute interests, most of which I designed myself. Not to make problems for you, though. Will you be staying with us then?
I'm thinking it over.
Well, I hope you do decide to stay. It would mean a great deal to Sean. If you require anything, especially as it pertains to synths, please let me know.
Hello. Welcome. Please, step this way for processing.
You're here. Glad you made it.
With our third generation synths, we've improved upon humanity. The synths aren't just Father's legacy. They're his gift to humanity.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo...
Now, all done. You can return to your duties, and remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test.
test subject for you, Doctor.
I have to admit, the third-generation synths are really something.
Good evening.
Pardon me.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my
Dr.
favorite
Watson
one.
can be a little obsessive
keep
when
it
it
a
comes to
little
rules
longer.
and
I will be
policies.
happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the commissary. What can I get for you?
What have you got?
I can offer a range of nutritious and great-tasting food supplements. Food Supplement 7 is very popular for its spicy flavor, and Food Supplement 91 is our newest offering.
I'll think about it.
Good morning. Would you care for some pre-processed nutritional supplements?
Let's see what you've got.
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
The coursers give me the creeps, you know? They seem, I don't know, cold. Hey.
I have a variety of items that should prove useful in your surface missions.
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement. We are working at optimal efficiency.
Please direct all inquiries to G981. G981 is our shift leader.
Construction is proceeding according to schedule.
We are working at optimal efficiency.
Excuse me.
Operating at full capacity.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet.
Pardon
Please
me,
don't
Mayor.
get any germs on me.
Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
It's an honor to meet you, ma'am.
Got a fresh hit just north of the ironworks.
Tell me we've got a unit out that way.
Pretty sure it's X755.
Let's start a track.
Feels like this project has been going on for months.
Just heard from robotics. Sounds like the Courser upgrades have been rescheduled for next month.
Great. That's just great.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Hey there.
I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
What's Justin doing that's causing friction?
Oh, he's just pushy and demanding. He thinks his problem should be everyone's biggest concern. I have to admit, though, the other divisions have never taken our needs as seriously as they should. I guess they see us as a necessary evil or something. It's really not fair. Oh, just listen to me. It's the first chance we've had to get acquainted, and all I want to do is complain. In any case, it was good to meet you.
Rumor is, Advanced Systems will be starting a new dark matter initiative soon.
Hello.
All systems nominal.
Good to see you.
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
Sean?
I often wonder what the Institute's founders would think of our accomplishments. I couldn't be more proud of what we've achieved.
Only opens with a key. Busted.
I can't imagine living on the surface. It sounds like a nightmare.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
Trinity? What's that?
Trinity is an encryption system with a cipher, or key cut up into many pieces. You need several pieces in the correct order to unlock it. I put a Trinity piece with every synth I helped escape. It was a long shot, but I was hoping some good Samaritan would connect it all together.
Who are you?
I'm Liam Benet. My father runs synth development, and everyone knows who you are.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The Railroad's in the business of helping synths too. That makes us friends.
What? The Railroad? As in the Railroad? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the Railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You've saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But Wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths. At once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense. I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know? Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the railroad does, Z1. She's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, Z1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
It depends on what you need.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Where would I find that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
Good to see you.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
Sometimes Quentin is really mean to me, but my mom says I have to be nice anyway.
Hi there.
I wish Quentin would stop telling those stupid stories.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Whatever you think I did, I didn't do it. Alice is a liar.
If you need medical attention, see Dr. Volkert.
Sean?
This truly is a wonderful place, isn't it?
No use. Hey there.
Perhaps someday our synths can reclaim the Commonwealth.
I fix one relay and 2 more start to fail. At least I'm not bored.
People on the surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down here.
time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results. Do we really need all these coursers roaming the halls?
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least get that it's how can we hope to redefine mankind?
It's hard to stand out when you're surrounded by geniuses.
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well, I suppose you're right.
There we go. Sweet. Got it. Yes.
commander movement detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO. Weapons hot.
Nice. Yes. Sweet. Yes.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know, but it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
She's been at it for like 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Well, that was productive.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
A Courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Dr. Lee? Tell me about the people in your division.
I'm not sure what there is to say. Dr. Watson is the Specialist Project's lead scientist. He's, how to put it, very organized and precise. Dr. Ormond is one of the youngest scientists in the Institute, and she's something of a prodigy when it comes to physics.
Dr. Lee? I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Dr. Lee? I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the Child Synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
Dr. Lee? Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... I'm sorry.
Dr. Lee? I'd like a progress report on your...
Taking your new... Very well.
Dr. Lee? Tell me about the people in your...
I'm not sure what they're...
Sure.
Dr. Watson is the special... Dr. Ormond is...
Dr. Lee?
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
Dr. Lee?
Huh?
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious fate?
We are honored to welcome you here.
Operating at full capacity.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Doc?
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I hate to break it to you, but your Courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective. It's rare, but faults can occur from time to time. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
Dr. Lee?
Carry on, ma'am.
If you see any suspicious synth activity, report it immediately.
Excuse me, Doctor?
So, here you are. Justin Ao, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping, despite your relation to, I'm sure.
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. The first out, it's nothing personal. Now, Father, our primary...
If the synths want to be...
Synths, as to... Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and... reclaim synths. They are what I get. In fact...
I hate to break it to you, but...
Now...
I'd like to know more about the synth reclam...
Fine.
Sure.
Once a course, we then begin... In those cases, all...
Dr. Ao.
Yes, what is it?
Subject identified.
Operating at full capacity.
Coursers on the hunt are relentless. If you see one, you should stay out of its way.
Feels like this project has been going on for months.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
So much research. So
Justin?
little time.
Yes, what is it?
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Dr. Ayo.
Yes, what is it?
You mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
Justin?
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Yes, what is it?
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
All functions normal.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about it.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem...
Yes,
Dr. Lee? Tell me about the people in...
I'm not sure.
Dr. Lee? I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Dr. Lee? I'd like a progress report on...
Taking... Very well. I'm hoping...
Oh, for goodness sake, I can't find my notes anywhere. I wish I had more time to spend with Quentin, but I can't be in 2 places at once.
Sleep is such a waste of time.
Crap
I'd
out
rather be
right now.
designing more efficient plasma emitters.
I used to work exclusively on the synth projects, but
Scanning. Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Father's a great man. He must be very proud.
reports on batch 274?
Not yet.
Hi, Doc.
I wonder how the Warwick
Welcome.
family is
So
doing.
good to have you here.
Young Wally must be close to 10 years
I
old.
look forward to learning more about it.
In that
Any child can survive
to
for
that,
so long.
we've even
don't
started.
you
You
think?
probably
Sure. Seems like there's no...
with hard. I'm sure I've taken.
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
There might be. Tell you what, you get settled.
Dr. Holdren?
Anything I can help you with?
You mentioned medical care? I might need that.
In that case,
Sure.
he's our top doctor. You something I can do for you?
Tell me more about the...
On the unfortunately, anything I can help you with?
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care then.
Clayton.
Good to see you.